Testing, 1, 2, testing. Let's try with the mic. Try it with the mic, try it with the mic, try it with the mic, mic. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I will be talking about my 2 weeks post-op. First off, I feel pretty good. Everything went really smoothly with the surgery. So basically today I just want to talk about what happened during the surgery, and then I'll talk about recovery, and then I'll talk about what she told me 2 weeks post-op, because I have some other issues that I did not know I had. So let's get started. My surgery was originally scheduled for 9:49 in the morning. I was really confused because when I had my pre-surgery appointment to get all that situated, like the time and everything, she told me 8:30 in the morning. So, oh, and I forgot, my surgery was on September 23rd. Back to the story, but I was confused because I was like, so am I supposed to go at 8:30 in the morning or 9:49 in the morning? I was like, what am I supposed to do? And because my surgery was on a Monday, everybody's closed on the weekend, and I couldn't reply back or get an answer back quick enough to know, okay, when am I supposed to be going in for my surgery? So in my head, I'm like, okay, we're just gonna go with 9:49. I asked my mom and she was like, yeah, well, just go with what the nurses say. So I was like, okay, so I'll just go at 9:49. The morning of the surgery, it was raining, which was I hate when it's raining when you have an important thing to do. I woke up, I did all the pre-surgery stuff. I used that soap that they had given me and everything like that. So around the time, what time was it? I want to say it was around maybe 8:30. I get a call from one of the nurses in the hospital, and she's like, oh, are you on the way now? And I'm like, what do you mean, am I on the way now? And I was just like, no, I'm getting ready, all that kind of stuff. And she said, okay, well, do you think you could come like now? You could get on the road because it's raining. And my doctor, whose name is Dr. Jackson, she was saying, Dr. Jackson is finished with her other surgery, so she finished early, you can come. And I'm like, oh, if I would have just got there at around 8:30, I would have avoided this issue. So I was like, okay. Luckily for me, I was almost done anyway, so I told my mom, I was like, hey mom, they need us on the way now. She's like, okay. She's like, I knew we should have went. She said, I knew we should have went so we could be there at 8:30. And I was like, oh, no, it's fine. So we had to kind of hurry up to get on the road. And then, of course, with traffic, and it was just like, we got there at a good time. I think we got there around 9 o'clock. My grandma prayed for me. I didn't get that on the surgery vlog, but she prayed for me. We had a little prayer in the car. That surgery drink was disgusting. I did not like that at all. And of course, with the vlog, you saw how the surgery went. Now, I want to explain why I had to stay overnight. So after the surgery, I was doing pretty good. It's just, watching all these videos, you think, oh my goodness, the surgery is just going to be like horrible. I'm going to be in so much pain. And everybody's situation is completely different. For me, I was not in, I was in pain, not a lot of pain. So it was mostly cramping, things like that. Just mostly cramping and incision. That's another thing. No one really talks about the incision issue. Like, I thought I would be in more pain internally than externally. So I had probably more incision, like kind of pains than internal pains. So that was my issue. But anyway, I was like, okay, just some slight cramping, it's fine. I was assigned two nurses. So it was Nurse Sunny and Nurse Julie. They were assigned to me. Really, really nice, really, really sweet ladies. In the vlog, Nurse Sunny is the one you saw that I kind of blurred out her face because, you know, I respect people's privacy over here. They were nice, everything went well, except there was one nurse, I don't remember her name, but she came and she was really nice, really sweet woman. I'll just call her the blonde woman because she had blonde hair. So. But I told her I was in some pain. She was kind of, I guess if Nurse Julie was busy or Nurse Sunny, she would come in and help. So she came in and helped. I told her I was experiencing some pain and she was like, okay, we'll give you some pain meds. She gave me 2 oxycodone. Mind you, back then I weighed 115 pounds. That was with the fibroids. Now I weigh 108. And so I never had any narcotic. So I wouldn't know how it would affect me. I know now. So I took the medication. I am not taking oxycodone again. It made me feel so sleepy. I could not get up. I was asleep most of the time. I did not like the way I felt at all. And that was with 2 of those pills. So I was just like, I do not like how I feel right now. I feel so tired. So after this, Nurse Julie had came back and she was like, okay, we're gonna try to get you up a little bit. So she got me up and she was like, your eyes look like I'm drunk. She said my eyes look like I had been drinking, and I was like, it was the oxy that was. But so she tried to get me up. I could only sit up a little bit because I was dizzy. I was moving around. She was like, okay, we'll put you back. So she put me back in the bed, and then Nurse Sunny had came, and if you saw my vlog, you will see she's the one that kind of helped me up. So Nurse Sunny came and she's like, okay, you saw me kind of like almost pass out. So she was like, yeah, we need her. She needs to stay because in order for you to get released, you have to be able to get up on your own and to pee on your own, of course. So I couldn't do that. So I had to stay overnight. Even Nurse Julie was like, I don't know why she gave you 2 oxycodone. She should have gave you like 1. And I was like, yeah, I could have went home. I just now, this is like my first major surgery. I had my wisdom tooth out, but that's not major. So, but I do know this. I do not like staying in the hospital. You know, the nurses were really, really sweet, really nice. I'd prefer not to be woken up every hour to check my blood pressure and all that kind of stuff. It was just like Another thing that happened was I did lose quite a bit of blood during the surgery. I was already anemic before the surgery, but I was taking iron pills, so by the time I did have my surgery, my iron levels were good to go. But after the surgery, my iron levels are back down, so I still have to take my iron pills. But yeah, everything went really well with the surgery. So with my low iron and then taking the oxycodone was not a good mix. So they said that's probably another reason why I was dizzy like that. But for all the people who are thinking about getting the surgery, or you know, you want to get the surgery, you will have a catheter in. When they put the catheter in, you're already in surgery, you're already out, so you don't feel that. But when they take it out, you will be awake. It's not that bad. It feels like, for a woman, it feels like if you use tampons, it feels like if you were to take out a tampon. It's like a slight burn, but it's slight uncomfortable, but it doesn't hurt. It's not painful at all. You're good to go. My surgery was supposed to be 3 hours and 33 minutes, but it turned into a 4-hour thing. She did take pictures, so I will have those up there towards the end of the video, so I will show those. That's pretty much it for the surgery part. If you want to know more stuff about like the ins and outs of surgery, like what I had to do and stuff, you know, leave a comment down. I'll answer. Now onto the healing. I got home that morning. I live on the 3rd floor, so I had to go up some stairs. It was fine. As long as you're not going up and down stairs all the time, you should be pretty okay. And just, you know, have someone with you. You should be perfectly fine. Pain, I did not take. They gave me oxycodone. I did not take it. You know, if that works for you, that works for you. I was like, I'll just stick with this ibuprofen and this Tylenol and I'll be fine. And I was fine. I was okay. Didn't need help going to take a shower, things like that. You will need help. If you want to know what I bought to kind of help me with the healing stuff, please let me know in the comments. I will talk about what I bought and all the things I did. So pain stayed around a 4. It didn't go up to a 10. It just stayed kind of in the middle. As long as you keep with the pain medication, you should be completely fine. I was given an abdominal binder. I was given one of those to use. So that helped tremendously. It was irritating my incisions, so I had to take it off. But if you can get one of those, I recommend you get one of those. If you're not, I was given that by the doctor, but if you're not, they don't give that to you, you can buy one. I recommend it. I forgot to mention that when you are in surgery, they will put a breathing tube down your throat. And then when you wake up from surgery, I know that some people have a sore throat. My throat wasn't as sore, but I did have to cough and that hurts. So I would recommend the abdominal binder because it does help when you are coughing, as well as sneezing, because sneezing hurts too. Incisions. For me, my pain, like I said, I think some people probably have more cramping pain, but I didn't have a lot of it. Mostly my cramping pain after I woke up from the surgery, that was when my cramping pain kicked in. But after I got home, I had like minimal cramping pain. My pain and my issue was in my upper stomach. I had some kind of burning pain. It didn't hurt. No, it hurt. But after I took the Tylenol and ibuprofen, I was fine. So this burning pain was it was irritating. I was like, what is this? And it just felt like, you know, someone burned something. I don't know if she did burn something, but it just felt burning. And then the incisions were irritating too. It literally felt like a paper cut, like when you get a paper cut. So I had some incision pain. That was what bothered me the most out of anything. So, you know, it just depends on everyone's pain tolerance is different. Everyone's experiences pain in different areas. Not saying, you know, you might, if you're going through the situation, or if you're looking to have a myomectomy, laparoscopic, because that's what I had. So if you're looking to have one of those, not saying you won't have pain at all. You could have more pain than I did, but just know sometimes you might not have a lot of pain, and I didn't. I forgot to say, during the surgery, because like I said, I'm so thin, she thought she was gonna have to do an open myomectomy, and she didn't. And I thank God that she didn't have to. She got in with the robotic arms and she did the laparoscopic myomectomy. So I was very happy about that. You saw my incisions if you watched the surgery vlog. Gas pain. There we go. That's what I want to talk about. Hold on. Gas pain. That night I had come home. I had some gas pain. It wasn't a lot. It was a little painful to me. It wasn't like extreme pain, but it was a little painful. I used Gas X, which actually helped. Gas X and hold on. There we go. I use this. Cinocot? I don't know. I use that. That works really good as far as if you need to have a bowel movement, because you need to have a bowel movement at least, they told me at least 3 days after surgery. And if you don't, then you have to start taking like laxatives and things like that. That worked really well. I also ate some prunes. That worked wonders, and too much, I should say. But TMI. So to my 2-week surgery, recovery, I should say. I went into my doctor's appointment thinking, okay, because during the surgery, after surgery, my mom told me, it's in the vlog too, she said that she removed 9 fibroids, which I don't know if I had more because when I did the MRI, I had 15. But she said she removed 9. She said she removed a cyst from my left ovary, and she removed, and then that cyst that she removed, when they took it to the lab, they confirmed that I had endometriosis. Now, with endometriosis, you have different stages, and I don't know anything about endometriosis. I've been focusing on fibroids because that's what I thought I mostly had. So all my research went into fibroids and not endometriosis. So if you have endometriosis, could you please talk about your experience in the comments, because I am blank when it comes to the subject. I just know that there's stages, and I'm just like, oh my goodness. When I went to the doctor's office for my 2-week post-op, she said, yes, you have endometriosis and you have stage 3. Now I know the stages are 1 through 4, so I was like, stage 3, yeah. I thought I maybe had stage 1, but stage 3, I was in my feelings again, because I was like, why? Like, I know I have fibroids, but why do I have endometriosis now? And I was like emotional. And so I was just like, again, can I just get like a good news? I just want good news, man. And so I was like, okay, I have endometriosis. Awesome. So that's another infertility thing. So I said, okay. My doctor also recommends that I see a fertility clinic to see about egg retrieval, because I am 28, and now with endometriosis, it's like, okay, we gotta, go through that. She did ask, she was like, are you dating anyone? And I'm like, no, I'm single. I'll always be single. And so she said, oh, okay, then, if that's something you want to do, look into it. She said, endometriosis, my painful periods will not go away. But she said, yeah, I can't, the pain won't go away, sadly. She said, what we can do is put you on some medication that can help with not having your period, or not having your period as much. And I was like, okay, well, let me just see if I can handle it, because I do have painful periods. I've had painful periods since I was a teen. So it's just like, let me see if I can handle it, and then if I can't, I'll come back. That's where I am now. Now I'm just going through the process of, okay, what do I do now? I have this endometriosis, and I'm like, I don't know nothing about it. Now I'm researching that, and I was gonna change my diet anyway, but now that she's told me I have it and what stage I have it at, I said, you know what? I really am changing my diet. If you have endometriosis, fibroids, and you've changed your diet, can you say in the comments what you did? If there's any other things you did to help with or ease like your pain as far as when you have your period, let me know in the comments, please, because I'm completely lost. So I have pictures, and I will put those up on the screen. Warning, if you're not okay with seeing surgery pictures or things containing blood, you could skip. I will have a timestamp to skip, or you can just click off altogether. But yeah, just fellow warning, if you are uncomfortable, please skip. Thank you. I will look at these pictures, and then I'll have them up on the screen so all you can see it. So the first picture is basically this is what my uterus looks like with the fibroid there. It's pretty big. I don't know if y'all can see, but there's a light coming in. Like you can see like the light, because I'm so thin. She said that when she blew up my stomach, like you could see all my blood vessels, and all that light coming through is from the outside, so you can see that. She said that's pretty cool because she's never had that happen before. Okay, the next picture we have here is, of course, some more little fibroids over there. At the bottom, you can see that's my ovary, and all this stuff is endometriosis that's on the ovary, that the cyst that she had to remove. So yeah, there's endometriosis all on that. And that's what they sent to the lab to determine that I had it. Next to that picture is the biggest fibroid. I think that one was, how big was that one? 13? Maybe 13 centimeters. Looks pretty big. Oh, they're so ugly. I don't like them. Fibroids are not pretty. Then the next picture is some more fibroid. Yeah, some more. And then the last picture is my uterus now, all stitched up. Yeah, my poor uterus. And then next to that is, she put in it's an adhesive to kind of help with scarring. So she put that over my uterus. So she told me with the fibroids, my uterus was the size of 4 uteruses. Or uteri, whatever is the plural of a uterus. So basically, my uterus was that big. You can imagine, I'm so thin, so that's taking up too much space. So yeah, I also wanted to show a picture of, so this picture was before the surgery, this picture was after the surgery. As you can see, I have the lovely little lump right there. So that's the biggest fibroid, of course. And then now it's gone. It's a big relief now. I think that's it. That's all I want to talk about right now. I will continue doing videos about now it will be about the endometriosis. So I will do videos about that. Still continuing the fibroid journey. So talking about, okay, how I am a month after surgery, 2 months, how my first period was, things like that. I will still do that. I will also do some more vlogs, so that should be fun. I think that's it. Yeah, and that's all I have. If you have any questions, you still want to know like what I bought for the surgery, as far as things to help, let me know. Let me know if you have any questions in general. I can help anyone who's going through endometriosis. If you have tips for me, please, I would love to hear your tips. Or especially for someone who doesn't know anything about endometriosis, I would really love to hear from someone who's gone through it for like years, or just who goes through it at all. I will be doing another video soon. This video will be very interesting. It's not going to be anything about fibroids or endometriosis. It'll be about me, a topic that some people will believe and some people won't, but I don't care. I may not want my mom to watch that video, but she'll watch it. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe, please like, and I'll see you all next time.